Both teams tonight run their offenses through the post.
BA, we can expect a physical game tonight. And with the right players, you can still win by playing inside out.
And it's the Suns to start out. From deep. And it's Crowder missing. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Down low. Here's Hunter. And count. That 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Personal foul.
The effort on that play from Hunter manages to get everything he could hope for.
Now Paul. Outside Booker. Over Herter. Booker can't get it to go. Herter into the lane. Hunter on the wing. Right side Herter. Shoots over Booker. There's Young with the three. Crowder grabs the miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
Paul against Young. Paul passes to Aiden. The kick out to Paul. Crowder with it. Jacks up a three. They grab their own miss. Left side Booker. It's Booker on the wing. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Young way outside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Steve Trae Young, named to the 2020 All-Star Game, the second youngest player in the NBA showcase.
BA, only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
Now here's Young, shoots over Ayton, and it's Capella with the jam.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Here's Paul, pass to Ayton. On the wing, Crowder. Now here's Paul. And Booker puts up a deep three. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Paul against Young. Let's go with a three. Doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. And here's Bridges. To the inside. Booker. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Booker's got 5 points.
A versatile scorer. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area.
Collins outside. Crowder with a steal. For three, Bridges. Collins with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Stolen by Bridges. Pass to Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Gets an open look and hits it.
A solid shooter. Once CP3 sees available space, he's going to take that shot.
Young on the attack. The kick to Hunter. Shot to stop the run. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Booker can't get it to go.
In a bump this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Hunter passes to Capella. Capella, screen on Booker. To the middle. Reverses. Back to Herter. Inside. The kick out to Young. Just 3 to shoot. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep.
Trae Young.
Stretching the floor like few can. You have to stay connected to Trae at all times.
Paul against Young. Here's Booker. Offensive rebound. Ayton passes to Bridges. And here's Crowder from the arc. Gets the three to fall.
This is what Crowder loves to do. He's out there saying, set me up, please.
Outside Paul. Back to Crowder. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Young with it. Now guarded by Booker. Here's Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
An assertive slam by Clint Capella, showing the defense what he can do.
It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Booker. The three ball. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Herder. Outside Hunter. It's all tied in Phoenix. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
On the court for the Hawks. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Crowder, and Crowder with the jam.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Young from long range, and Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Paul passes to Crowder. Stolen by Collins. For 3. The Suns clear it. It's Booker on the wing. Herder defending. Booker can't get it to go. The Hawks trailing.
You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
Outside Herder. He takes it in. Here's Capella. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And the Suns shooting just 33% so far in this game. Here's Crowder. Collins with the rebound. You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass, Smitty.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. BA, having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success.
Now here's Booker. He's got 5. Tries to break his ice, and he gets it to go. Booker's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
They keep capturing the lead and giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Here's Young. He has 6. Oh, there's the alley. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul.
Mikal Bridges.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
To the paint. Here's Herder.
Yeah, he was really shooting the ball well at the start, but he's somehow getting less and less consistent.
And it's Crowder missing.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Stolen by Bridges. Crowder inside. Collins defending. And it's Crowder missing.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
The Suns have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's Booker. Phoenix no good that time either. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns fast break. Bridges with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Crowd points now this quarter. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
Kicks it out to Collins. 3 on the clock. Capella. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Booker for 3. Atlanta with a rebound.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Here's Capella. Misses off the left iron.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
He could have gone straight to the hole, but they'll take that 3.
Outside Young. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
For 3, Booker. Atlanta with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 7 tonight. Shoots it from the corner. Herder gets the bucket.
Such a skilled passer. Trae Young knows it's his role to share the ball with his guys.
Pass to Crowder. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And it's good for 2. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
Outside Booker. The 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Herder gets the bucket.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Suns on top, up 3. We'll see you after. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Jay Crowder with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Young against Paul. Shoots over Young. And that one comes up a bit short. And for Atlanta, they're shooting just around 36%. Not the best execution. Pass to Collins. And here's Capella. Outside Young. This for the tie. The shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Bridges passes to Booker. Stolen by Young. Throws it up high. And Collins with the slam.
One of the best young lob men in the business. John Collins finished with an exclamation point.
Paul with it. Now Herder defending. Oh, and the jam by Ayton. And a lot made nowadays about wingspan, Smitty. Now be honest. You're listed at 6'7". Is your wingspan more pterodactyl or T-Rex?
BA, I love that. First of all, I'm 6'8", and my wingspan is more like just Smitty.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
For 3, Bridges. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 5 assists in the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Capella screen on Paul. Young, the pass to Collins. Outside Young. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Herder penetrating. Here's Collins. The kick out to Young. Stolen by Bridges. In transition, here they come. Outside Booker. Launches it. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got 9 rebounds now.
Well, so far, this cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
And Hunter, here we go. Pass to Capella. Outside Herder. And the 3 off target.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
The 3, Booker. It's hauled in by Herder.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Young with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Fires for 3. Here's Capella. Tries to snap the cold streak. Fires the 3. Herder gets the bucket. Herder's got 10 points in the game.
Kevin's biggest selling point, the ability to shoot the ball from the perimeter.
Bridges passes to Booker. Back to Bridges. Outside Booker. Over Herder. Booker missing again. Atlanta's gotten only 1 3-pointer to fall here in the third. 5 attempts. Collins against Booker. Back to Young. Collins finds Young. This for the tie. Phoenix grabs the miss.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole. The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Looking to end this cold spell. And the nice layup by Young. 10 points for him.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
Lets it fly from 18. No good. A bit long that time.
Still trying to shoot his way out of this funk. But if it doesn't come within the flow of the offense, the whole team suffers.
Hunter passes to Capella. The baseline J. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Back to Bridges. From behind the arc. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. There's Young with the 3. Hunter passes to Young. Capella with it. Collins outside. Driving to the basket. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Suns on top. They're up by 4. And we're
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And Atlanta looking at who they've got. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position.
And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Well, his turnovers certainly aren't making it any easier for them.
The Suns leading. And here's Paul. Now here's Booker. Over Bogdanovich. Booker can't get it to go.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Young with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Here's Bogdanovich. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Bridges misses. The Hawks shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Bogdanovich against Booker. To take the lead. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 11. Here's Booker. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. To the middle. Here's Capella to tie it up. Kicks it out to Collins. Screen by Capella. Pass to Bogdanovich from outside the arc. Can't hit that one. And Phoenix the other way now. It's Bridges on the wing. Hunter covering. Here's Booker. And the Suns miss again.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense. Trae Young doesn't get rattled and plays very well under pressure.
Paul with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. Booker, good.
That's his second three-pointer of the night. One in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
Paul against Young. Collins outside. The kick out to Young. Pass to Capella. Shot clock at 6. Right side Young. This one for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump. And it's not going well.
Paul passes to Aiden. Outside for Booker. Back to Aiden. It's stolen by Hunter. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Here's Capella. Finished off the break.
Look at the hustle from Clint Capella. Leaking out well and running a great route in transition.
Pass to Booker. Three-pointer. That shot missing. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Young finds Bogdanovich. A minute 35 left to play in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Young, the pass to Collins. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Phoenix has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. And it's Paul off the drive. Pass to Booker. Pulls it from the corner. Phoenix no good that time either. Atlanta's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Young against Aiden to take the lead. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line to try to make it a three-point play. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hawks?
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
Capella with a rebound. So it's Atlanta now. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And it's Phoenix's ball. Booker with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. Booker, pass to Paul. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. From deep three-point range. Misses the tray. And it's in.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? First free throw is good. And that gives him a lead.
You know, the rise of Trae Young here in the league has been nothing short of fantastic. Every season, he just continues to improve on himself and outdo his previous best.
Booker for 3. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. And so it's Atlanta.
6'6", number 99.
And Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest. And more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
So here's Miami's starting group. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. Here's Crowder. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
This is a real strength of Jay Crowder's game. Give him these looks, and he will knock them down.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. Said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Stolen by Tucker. And it's the Heat on the break. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Well, step into your shot, rise and fire. Kyle Lowry ready for 3.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Now here's Butler, and it's Ayton with the rebound.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Bounce pass from Lowry. Robinson passes to Butler. Pass to Lowry. It's tipped. Clock at 4. Robinson, that's good.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. Heat have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Lowry. 5 on the clock. Over Paul. Lowry can't get it to go. The Suns trailing. Booker outside. Ayton trying to break free. No good from Booker. And here are the Heat. Butler with the ball. Bridges covering. Adebayo kicks to Butler. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Great focus from Jimmy Butler right there. He understands contact is part of the game. He's almost inviting you to hit him.
Paul. Phoenix, no good that time either. Miami leading by 3. Fires at the elbow. Here's Adebayo. And the layup's good off the glass.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Paul passes to Ayton. On the wing, Booker. 1:24 left to play here in the first. Great look there, but off target. That's a 2 from Butler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Booker. He trains the turnaround jump shot.
There you go. Not the best start, but maybe that's the shot that gets him in rhythm.
Lowry against Paul. Shoots. No good that time. And Phoenix the other way now. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
Here's Lowry. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Wing shot on the way. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a three-point game, and the three ball is good.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Lowry passes to Butler. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Butler. Shoots over Crowder. That one off the back iron and out. It's all tied in Phoenix. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer.
And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in charges.
It's a real nice momentum.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall, to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win. That pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Miami. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the guard position. Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Devin Booker. Lowry finds Butler. And here's Adebayo. Wide open. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Just really smart distribution from Jimmy Butler right there. He's putting a bigger emphasis on getting his teammates involved.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league. How about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
Booker, with no one around, sinks the triple. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, this is very much the definition of a shooting guard. Booker always looking to rise and fire from range.
Now, here's Lowry over Paul. Off the left rim and out. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
Here's Butler after Mikal Bridges' bucket. Butler dishes to Tucker from the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Shot by Crowder, no good. The Heat with the lead. Here's Butler. Here he goes. Not going to go that time. Bridges with some nice defense. Booker outside. Launches it. That shot missing. And the Heat going the other way now. Butler feeling out of it. Good work defensively by Crowder.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. The Heat have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Robinson. Over Booker. Here's Adebayo. As you recall, Doris, there was a fair amount of criticism leading into the play-in tournament, but that quickly dissipated.
It did, Kevin, and the reason it did is because the play-in tournament is the closest we can replicate what happens at the end of the college basketball season when they get into that tournament that everybody loves. The fact of the matter is you've got a 48-minute game that is going to either advance or end somebody's season, and that kind of drama is so captivating.
And here is Robinson after the three-pointer from Jay Crowder. They need this one, and stolen by Booker. Crowder kicks to Booker. Puts one up from 19. They grab their own miss. can't cash in from close range. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Miami Heat. Trailing by 2. 52 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. There's the dish to Tucker. And taken away by Paul. Butler against Bridges. And Butler sends it back.
Wow, nice anticipation from Jimmy Butler. Send it back, sir.
A terrific shot on a turnaround. Butler's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
You know, that's a turnaround jumper, one of the toughest shots in the game to defend, and he pulled it off perfectly right there.
And the Suns miss again.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
There's the pick. With 2 seconds left. Doesn't get it to drop for him. It's all tied in Phoenix. It's time now to go courtside as we sit. All right, Dave, thank you. And
The Heat, 21.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jimmy Butler, he's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Butler. 12 points for him. A shot by Lowry, no good. And it's Crowder, top of the key. Outside Butler. Now the pass to Lowry. Over Paul. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Right side, Butler. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Phoenix leading by 3. Booker outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Miami no good on that time either.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Now here's Lowry. After Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. Lowry kicks to Butler. Passes to Tucker. Just 5 to shoot. Tries from the block. And the shot is long. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Now here is Lowry. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Over Booker. Rejected by Booker.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Here's Butler. Here's Adebayo. That one good for 2. Adebayo's got 6.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
Here's Robinson. Rejected by Booker. And stolen by Butler. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Assist goes to.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Paul for three. Miami grabs the miss. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Lowry passes to Butler. And he banks in the layup.
Jimmy Butler.
Now just a 2-point Phoenix lead.
Well, Kyle Lowry has spent his entire career finding open teammates.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. A drive by Paul. Out the basket. He has 5.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
Butler on the wing. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Out left to the wing. Adebayo passes to Butler. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Bridges. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Jimmy Butler.
Each year, this guy refines the jumper a little bit more, and that sets everything else up for Jimmy Butler.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. On the wing, Bridges. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Here's Lowry. He dishes it to Tucker. For the lead. That shot is off. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Phoenix ahead.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. The pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for Miami, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. Home in the paint.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. They get it back. Crowder goes back up. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Miami trailing. To the inside. Bridges with the steal. And Ayton throws it down.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Robinson passes to Tucker to the middle. Here's Adebayo. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Phoenix leading by 4. With 3. Booker sinks the three-pointer.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And again, it's the Heat missing. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Here's Ayton. Puts the move on. Got a piece of it.
Well, statistically not the most imposing shot blocker, but he gets every bit of that one, did Tucker.
The Heat trail by 7. Butler on the wing. That's to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Assist from.
And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Here's Booker. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Booker.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Down low. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Adebayo.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Now here's Booker over Robinson. It's stolen by Adebayo. Lowry with the ball. Dishes it to Butler. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's Suns leading by 5. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Crowder finds Booker. And Adebayo sends it back. They recover it. Crowder goes in. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
This is the kind of damage DeAndre Ayton can do if he gets the right positioning. Nicely done.
And he drives in. Adebayo, and it's Ayton with the rebound. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. It's Crowder on the wing. It's stolen by Adebayo. And here they go. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Lowry against Paul. Bounce pass from Lowry. Crowder with the steal. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On the wing, Booker. Six to shoot. From deep. Rebound by the Heat. Now here's Butler. Fires it up. That's the good.
We call that the stop and pop, one of Butler's best tricks for losing a
marquee matchup in center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate in the painted area.
So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic. 5 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. Stolen by Ayton. Bridges passes to Booker. Over Mitchell. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist by Bridges.
So the defense knows Devin Booker, when he's in a rhythm, can be problematic.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. To the inside. Stolen by Bridges. And they're on the break. Crowder outside. Out to the right wing. From deep. That one doesn't drop. The Jazz go the other way with it. And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league. Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Utah with the ball. Bogdanovic into the lane. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Here's Booker. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And Mitchell with the slam.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Pass to Bridges. Here's Booker. Rebound, Utah. The 3 from Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Bridges finds Paul. And he buries his first look.
Working without the ball, CP3 with zero hesitation, letting that one go.
Paul against Conley. Outside Bogdanovic. Off the mark there with a 3. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Crowder with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. Booker for 3. He can't hit that time. And Utah will come the other way.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Chris Paul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Shooting for Utah, Bojan Bogdanovic. 2 shots.
Good on both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Outside Booker. Ayton in the high post. From deep 3-point range. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Mitchell misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges. Outside Booker. Over Mitchell. Phoenix no good that time either.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Takes a 3 to the left side wing. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. And it's going to be out of bounds with the Jazz retaining possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Conley passes to Bogdanovic.
Getting right into the shooter's face. Jay Crowder closed that space off pretty quick.
Pass to Ayton. Up top Bridges. And Gobert with a block. And it's O'Neal off the drive. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And Booker puts up a deep 3. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Utah leading. And there's the drive. Mitchell finds Bogdanovic. Unable to get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Crowder outside. Goes up on the wing. That one off the back iron and out. So it's Utah now. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Ayton. Crowder with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. They now take the lead.
And Jay Crowder moving into the open man.
Pass to O'Neal. And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Conley passes to Mitchell. The Jazz with another miss.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
That's the end of the first quarter. And not much scoring. It remains.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Dancers.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Phoenix?
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Mitchell. Driving inside. Bogdanovich. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Bogdanovich has got 6.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Paul shot is off.
Maybe a little false confidence there. Not a high percentage shot for him.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
Conley passes to Gobert. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Paul with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Right side Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Bridges. Pass to Crowder. Out to Bridges. Takes it inside. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Team foul.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. The emphasis placed on athleticism is bigger than it's ever been. And that goes for all positions.
Yeah, you're going to need athletes all over the floor, BA, and I think there's this trend to finding wing players or taller players who have the capability of being very good at a lot of things and not just specialists anymore. That's the way modern-day rosters seem to be being built.
Now here's Conley. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Goes up on the baseline. A nice shot by Mitchell.
A viable threat from the mid-range. Mitchell is excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Remains Phoenix ball.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Paul finds Bridges. For 3, Booker.
And what's surprising, during the second quarter, he hasn't really looked like himself. I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Now here's Crowder. Down low. Oh, deflected. Puts it up from 12. Puts the move on. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Misses from short range.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And it's Mitchell. The miss.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far. Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Now here's Conley. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. There's Bogdanovich with the 3, 6 to shoot, and there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
There's a minute 26 left in the second.
Defensively, you always want to keep vision on the ball. Nice job tracking and coming away with it.
Doing most of his damage on the perimeter. That time, Devin Booker showing he could score close to the rim.
And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it, but you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
1:02 left to play in the second quarter. Takes a step back. Here's Booker. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
The Suns leading. Paul finds Booker. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. That free throw good from Booker.
Some guys will wow you with their overall size or incredible athleticism. Devin Booker does it with his pure ability to score the ball.
On the wing, Mitchell. Tries again. Bogdanovich. And that one drops. Bogdanovich has got 8.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Ayton, a screen on Mitchell. Out to Bridges. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Inside. Crowder with a steal. And here they come. He goes up. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Provide some D, it'll lead to points. That came at the hands of Jay Crowder.
That'll count. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Thanks very much, Allie.
The Jazz, 16.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And for the Suns, they're shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Mitchell misses.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. 12 points for him.
Booker does not lack confidence when it comes to his ball handling. Wow, sensational there.
Left side, Mitchell. Stolen by Bridges. Stolen by Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Paul. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Conley.
And on that shot, just shrugging off the contact like the pro he is.
And it's Paul off the drive. It's Booker on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Booker, good.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Conley against Paul. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that. Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020, and a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
And with Crowder's free agency, teams saw what he brings to the table.
He's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end, and he just brings that kind of toughness a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting just 33% so far in this game. Conley passes to Mitchell. Here's the three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Three-pointer, Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Bridges has got 9.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
First one falls for him.
Mike Conley at the line for 2.
Both good from the line that time. The Suns have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Back to Booker. Over Mitchell. Booker can't get it to go.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Mitchell against Bridges. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Booker. Deflected. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. From deep, Conley.
How about Chris Paul just in the right position, so smart on both ends of the floor?
Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. They get the rebound. Here's Ayton. He got a piece of it. Pass to Gobert. Crowder with a steal. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Paul against Conley. It's tipped.
2 minutes.
Left side, Bogdanovich. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Bogdanovich has got 10 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
It's Booker on the wing. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Bogdanovich. Crowder with a steal. For 3, Bridges. Another shot. And Ayton with the lay-in. Ayton's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Gobert with a screen on Paul. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Now here's Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Tipped away.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Now here's Conley. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Here's Mitchell on the take. And yep, it's good. He's got 10.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. It's Booker on the wing. Over Mitchell. The rebound by the Jazz. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds in the game. And it's Mitchell penetrating. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Bogdanovich has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
The third quarter comes to a close. Suns ahead, up 9. Don't go anywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Booker against Mitchell. Here's Crowder. And Gobert with a block. And he's able to get it back. Shot clock at 2. Bridges. What a terrific move that is. And the Suns lead by 9.
He's a new man this half, playing with much better intensity and getting results.
Gobert passes to Bogdanovich. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
Phoenix on D. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Outside Mitchell. The clock at 6. 4-3. Here's Gobert.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
They keep piling on the assists, guys. They haven't cooled off any in that regard.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Outside Conley. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his third foul so far.
Fourth team foul.
And here's Conley down low. Here's Bogdanovich. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Bridges passes to Paul. To the paint. In close. Back to Ayton. Stolen by Conley. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Paul against Conley. Outside for Booker. Here's Crowder. The rebound by the Jazz.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Bridges against Mitchell. Looking to get it going. Blocked!
Well, more than capable as a defender, Bridges with a great job using his length.
2 on the clock. From deep, Conley. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Hey, it's what every youth coach says. Follow your shot. This is why you do it, for those easy putbacks.
Paul finds Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Crowder. Now Ayton. Over Gobert. Ayton passes to Crowder. Outside Paul. Booker against Mitchell. Phoenix no good that time either.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Launches a 3. No luck on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Paul. Pass to Crowder. Booker with it. Checked by Mitchell. Booker against Mitchell. Oh, and the jam by Ayton. And that's a double-double for him now.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Conley against Paul. Right side Mitchell. And he buries it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Now Paul. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. From deep. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence. And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but he really needs to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Pass to O'Neal. From downtown. And Ayton pulls it down. Now here's Crowder. So the Suns win it. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the
Thank you, Kevin.
We see cycles all the time in the NBA for sure, David. Thank you. So Atlanta will get the first possession. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward.
And this has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more three-pointers than two-pointers.
Young's shot is off.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Booker, they get it back. And Crowder slams it in.
Failing to block out Jay Crowder, that's careless. He's active, wanting the ball more than you. Well deserved.
Here's Young. Capella kicks to Hunter. Bridges with the steal. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it, the fast break chance. And Crowder slams it in.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
You know what? We see this time and time again. Turnovers lead to a break and then points at the other end.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And the rejection by Collins. Here's Hunter in the corner. Herter with it. And the turnover again by Atlanta.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Looking back at the 2017 NBA draft, Steve, the selections in the middle portion of the first round, just incredible value there.
It is. Donovan Mitchell going 13th. Bam Adebayo selected 14th. A pair of all-stars. And then John Collins going 19th overall to Atlanta. An absolute steal.
Paul dishes to Bridges. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And again, it's the Suns missing. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Young. Takes it off the glass.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
Paul against Young. Paul passes to Crowder. Bridges attacking. Here's Ayton. Second shot opportunity. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And the dunk by Capella.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Bridges kicks to Paul. Here's Booker. No good again that time.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And a deep three from Young. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And a deep three from Young. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Got a piece of it. On the wing, Booker fires for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Capella finds Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. Again, Young missing.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
The drive by Booker. And Capella sends it back.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
And it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got 6.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Tries again. Booker goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And great energy from Booker there in the paint, just working hard to get to his shot.
Paul against Young. Pass to Herter. Inside. Here's Capella. And the rejection by Ayton. Booker outside. From the top of the key, good, and Paul gets the assist.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Down low, here's Capella. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Bridges dishes to Paul. Here's Booker with the drive. Again, the miss by Booker. And that does it for the first quarter. Suns lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena.
All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
On the court for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game. All the officials are all over that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
When he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
The Hawks trail by 6. Young outside, in the corner, Collins with it. Misses the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
There's the pass to Booker. Ayton up top. The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Capella with a screen on Paul. Bridges with the steal. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. And here's Booker from the arc. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. 8-point game. Back to Young. To the paint. Here's Collins. And finish off by Collins.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Paul passes to Ayton. Can't connect from short range.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Pass to Capella. Kicks it to Young. Here's Herter. Defended by Booker. Shot clock at 6. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. On its way from Young for 2. That shot off. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's Ayton. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Off target with the open look.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Crowder sets a screen for Booker. Count it from 12. Booker's got 10.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Capella kicks to Young. Here's Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Collins has got his second basket of the night.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
With the step back. Booker in the post. He's got 10. He can't get that one.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Suns leading by 6.
There's one place you can be sure to find Kevin Huerter just about every day, and that's the film room. And he studies the game in detail, trying to improve his own game and get insights into his opponents.
Yeah, there's just as much work you can do on the court as it is off the court. Kevin Huerter knows that, and he's embraced the film work and analysis that it takes to become a great player.
Ayton a screen on Hunter. Booker. And the Suns miss again. Hawks have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Bridges with the steal. The drive by Paul. Here's Ayton. Shoots over Capella, and Capella sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. 59 seconds left in the first half of the game. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Booker finds Crowder.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
Young against Paul. Young with no one around. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Booker dishes to Bridges. Ayton a screen on Hunter. Bridges passes to Ayton. And now here comes Collins leading the break. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Dishes to Capella. Back to Huerter. Capella trying to free himself up. Huerter, no good. Crowder the pass to Paul. Crowder sets a screen for Paul. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Paul's got the lead up to 10 now for the Suns.
You know, the pick and roll play is his forte. Chris Paul knows exactly what he's doing.
And so it's Phoenix with a 10-point. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Hawks. At the guard positions, Young and Huerter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. Young with the steal. Lob pass to Capella. Back to Young. Looking to get back on track here. Bank shot. No good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finding the soft spot in that defense. The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Booker looking around. To the inside and stolen by Hunter. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And he lobs it up and stolen by Ayton. Hunter against Bridges. Here's Ayton. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Suns lead by 16. Young against Paul. Pass to Huerter. He kicks to Capella. Young from outside gets the 3-pointer to fall. Young's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Sometimes it's all about patience. His first 3 of the game, something to build on.
Here's Paul. He dishes it to Ayton. Bucket is good. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Here's Young. Pass to Capella. Here's Huerter. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Paul finds Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Driving to the basket. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own. Paul with the steal. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Here's Young. Here's Capella. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Ayton.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league. It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Here's Herter, defended by Booker. Here's Young. Here's Capella. Back to Herter. For three, Hunter. Rebound by the Suns.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Booker dishes to Bridges. The pass to Paul. And there's the drive. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Paul kicks to Bridges. Clock at 6. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
And stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns a fast break. Bridges against Hunter. Back to Booker. Fires the three. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Young drives in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Able to see the entire floor. Young gets a lane, and he takes it.
And so Young nails them both. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. Top of the key, Booker. To the middle. Ayton, the pass to Booker. To the left wing. Here's Paul. And the rejection by Collins.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
And it's Capella missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Paul against Young. Paul passes to Booker. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Off with the layup. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Off it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
That one drops for him. Hunter's got his first basket of the night.
Good awareness from Hunter. Puts himself in a position to finish that play.
Paul passes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. On the wing, Booker. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 8 rebounds in this game. And Young, here we go. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Takes it inside, and Paul gets it to go in.
You have to marvel at Chris Paul's ball handling. He keeps that one on a string.
On its way from Young for 2. Phoenix grabs the miss. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Young against Paul. Bridges passes to Booker. Phoenix needs to get off a shot, and Ayton throws it down.
Assist goes to.
And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Here's Herter. The Hawks again can't hit. Suns leading by 15. Pass to Booker. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Young dishes to Capella. From deep three-point range, Young no good. Suns have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Paul. Booker in the corner. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. The shot's good. And the Suns lead by 17.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Paul kicks to Crowder. Booker left side. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Into the lane. Down low. Crowder with the steal.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Phoenix.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats him to the ball.
Bridges finds Booker. From 17 feet out, it's hauled in by Clint Capella. Young drives in. Hunter on the wing. Back to Young. Lets it go from deep. No good on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. 22 is their biggest lead. Booker left side. Fires the three. Again, the miss by Booker. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 19. Young taking his time here. Puts up a three. Now here's Capella. Here's Herter. No good from outside. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap.
on display tonight, Doris. Each team has guys who can fly.
Transition, wide open basketball with the potential for the electric on every possession. Let's tip it up.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And he lobs it up to the rim. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Heat.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Now Lowry. Pass to Robinson. And no good. His first shot of the night. Missing. Booker for 3. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Lowry finds Robinson. Fades back. Again, the Heat misses.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying, you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
Here's Paul, following the bucket by the Heat. The shot no good. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The Heat have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Bridges against Butler. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter.
Mikal Bridges doesn't take a possession off. You love his willingness to harass the offensive player. So disciplined, so tough.
Outside Butler. Here's Adebayo. Pass to Lowry. Second shot opportunity. And that one hits the back iron. The Suns have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Here's Booker. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And Adebayo slams it in.
Oh, it's almost scary watching Adebayo throw it down. Incredible natural power.
Now here's Paul. Ayton finds Crowder. Now here's Bridges. Driving in. Here's Ayton. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. The Heat with the lead.
2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the first quarter. The shot off that time. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Bridges with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. And here's Crowder from the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, so quick off the pass. I mean, Crowder timing that shot perfectly, staying one step ahead of the defense.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:35 left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Butler. Shoots over Bridges. Misses off the right iron. Phoenix has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Now here's Paul. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Adebayo passes to Lowry. Tucker with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. Bridges against Butler.
Mikal Bridges.
And the Heat shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. Ball against Lowry. Nifty move. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one. Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Booker, and there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Lowry. Good work defensively by Crowder.
He hasn't hit a single shot yet, but somehow as a team, they're getting it done.
Booker can't get it to go. Robinson on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Heat. They're up by 4. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
You get the sense Kyle Lowry's eyes open wide. If he's in the open floor and gets up court, look out.
Here's Booker. Gets the first one to go. Now 1 for 7 on the night.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Pass to Butler. Now Robinson. Beyond the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. Crowder with it. Checked by Tucker. To the middle. And Crowder with the jam.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Outside Butler. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And it's Butler with the jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Crowder outside. Ayton inside. Working on Adebayo. Ayton inside. Hounded by Adebayo. Second chance effort. Denied by Adebayo.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area. Showing once again that he's a legitimate shot-blocking threat.
And now we've got an intentional foul. You know, what we call a smart foul. A part of the game for sure, but maybe not exactly what Dr. Naismith intended with the rules. Doris, any of those types of fouls you'd look to discourage?
BA, the first one that comes to mind are the take fouls to stop the fast break. That would be at the top of my list. Because what you have potentially on every play, particularly if NBA players get out in transition, is the absolutely mind-blowing dunks, the athleticism on display. So similar to European basketball, take away those take fouls that stop transition.
Booker, good.
Well, that should surprise no one. Devin Booker so good in the mid-range.
Lowry outside. And he's going for the lob. And Adebayo slams it in.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Booker with it. Guarded by Adebayo. And stolen by Adebayo. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Robinson with a steal. On the break.
My goodness, Jimmy Butler is so explosive. Half-court transition, it doesn't matter where it is.
The drive by Paul. Crowder outside. It's Booker on the wing. No one near him. That's good on the jumper.
Devin Booker.
Booker's got 6.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
Double team on Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Takes the 3. Good. And Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists tonight. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break. And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
To the inside. Stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Booker. Not going to go that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Ayton. Pass to Paul from the corner. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
And the D having issues slowing down their mid-range game.
Tipped. To the middle. And Crowder with the jam.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Here's Butler, and that's not going to go. And so a close game as we wrap up the... We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
On the floor for Phoenix. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Lowry finds Robinson. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's a 3 from Paul. Drops in the 3. Paul's got 5 now.
There's so much confidence in his ability to make range shots. Chris Paul knocks down the 3.
Outside Butler. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Outside Paul. Pass to Crowder. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bridges. Another one falls for Phoenix.
You know, passing is what has defined Chris Paul's career, and boy, does he have a way to get his teammates involved.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Right side, Butler. Back to Adebayo. Stolen by Ayton. Bridges outside. Elbow shot on the way. It's Booker on the wing. Robinson defending. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Let's remember that during his 1 year in college, Devin Booker played alongside Karl Anthony Towns on a team that finished 39-1. Can you imagine dealing with both those guys? You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
And Butler in his career, Grant, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had.
Butler passes to Adebayo, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
And it's Phoenix's ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Crowder finds Paul. And Booker, here we go. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It goes on Bam Adebayo. That free throw good from Booker.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Lowry with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Stolen by Ayton. And the Suns pushing it up now. And he lobs it up. Bridges passes to Booker. Fires at the elbow. Again, the Suns good for two.
Well, obviously, the defense has not been great this half, and you've got to be able to address this quickly.
Tucker with a screen. Pass to Robinson. Tucker inside. Booker defending. And slam dunk by Tucker.
That's what you call an intimidating finish. Tucker's explosive leaping ability on full display, guys.
Bridges outside. Back to Booker. It's Booker on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Heat. Shoots over Robinson. The Heat have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. There's a minute 40 left in the third. Lowry, no good.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And here we go. The Heat fast break. No good on the three. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Crowder, the pass to Ayton, who poked away. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. We've got 1:13 left in the third. In transition, here come the Suns.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Butler against Bridges. Butler's shot is good. Butler's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, there's a solid handle that Jimmy Butler is working with, and his ability to create with the ball in his hands becoming special.
Poke loose. And here we go, the Heat fast break. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 19-6 run. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Well, Devin Booker has proven capable of sustaining an offense by himself. Defense better start to get locked in.
Robinson. Good work defensively by Crowder.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Here's Adebayo. Finished off the break. Adebayo's got 9.
He does all the dirty work. If Bam has to finish in traffic, take contact, he doesn't think twice about it.
Here's Booker. Good work defensively by Robinson. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Phoenix Suns. Absolutely carrying.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Heading the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Buries it from 3. And the Suns lead by 13.
And after a sketchy first half, they're now looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Lowry against Paul. Left side Robinson. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Outside Booker. Oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Here's Butler. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Lowry finds Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Here's Robinson. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Outside Paul. Drains the triple.
Well, Chris Paul is an elite shooter. The efficiency is there, especially in the catch-and-shoot game.
Adebayo with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. And Ayton pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. And Booker, here we go. And there's the lob. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
Here's Butler. Goes back up. Pass to Adebayo. Robinson with it. 6 on the shot clock. Butler passes to Adebayo.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
The Suns have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Crowder outside. It's Bridges on the wing. To the paint. Crowder outside. Now Booker. Over Robinson. And another basket for Phoenix.
Yeah, high volume scorer. Booker needs only to raise his percentages a bit to be considered elite in the NBA.
Another shot. Outside for Butler. Fires the 3. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. Ball against Lowry. Outside for Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Looking to get back on track. Robinson finds some space. And there's another one for the Heat.
Well, this guy is a champion. Kyle Lowry understands how to move the basketball.
It's Bridges on the wing. Inside. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Butler, a screen on Paul. Outside Butler. Takes a turnaround, Jay. Butler can't get that one to fall. For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Suns.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
It's Booker on the wing. Shoots over Robinson. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist from Paul.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Here's Tucker. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And here's Booker. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win.
may take it away.
Good evening.
I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10 at present, but standing 6'1. Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Count that one. O'Neal's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Jazz.
I love Bogdanovic's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
They retain possession. Crowder finds Paul. A second chance effort. No good off the back of the rim. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Crowder sets a screen for Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For Utah, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Mitchell outside. Gobert with a screen on Booker. From deep. Bogdanovich dishes to Conley. Off target from outside. For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. A nice shot by Booker.
You can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to. It's still dangerous.
Conley against Paul. Conley's shot is off.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in. Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that guy when he's shooting it from deep. Bogdanovich looks good every time it leaves his hands.
Booker with a deep 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitive.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Conley scanning the floor. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Suns. 3-point lead. Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Ayton throws it down.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Conley against Paul. Mitchell outside. For 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Conley with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Crowder kicks to Paul. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Booker with no one around cans it from downtown. Booker's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And it's Conley penetrating. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
Yeah, feel for him right now, guys. He's much better than this 1 for 4 start. He just needs to relax a little bit out there and let that game come around to him.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Outer dishes to Booker. Good if it goes. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of...
All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on, get down.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that to get out quick.
On the court for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Inside, Gobert double team. It's tipped. And Bogdanovich gets to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he uses the glass on the layup. 5 points in the game. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beer. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us cry. Their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Here's Paul. The kick out to Crowder. Drills the three-pointer. Crowder's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Mitchell outside. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And now Crowder running the floor all by himself. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Shot from 16. Rebound by the Suns.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded. And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Gobert with a screen on Booker. Shot on the wing. That one misses. And Phoenix will come the other way. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Baseline jumper. Basket counts. Booker's got the lead up to 11 now for the Suns.
And Devin Booker, a scoring threat when he gets off of the bus. This time doing it at the mid-range.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Puts it up. Suns keep it alive. And there's the pass to Paul. Ayton kicks to Crowder. And here's Booker from the arc. Again, the miss by Booker.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
On the wing, Booker. Stolen by Mitchell. To the middle. Bridges with the steal. Stolen by Conley. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
On the wing, Booker. The kick out to Crowder. Drains it from beyond the arc. Crowder's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Suns.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Outside, Bogdanovich. He dishes it to Gobert. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Gobert's got 4 this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Paul finds Booker. From outside the arc, another 3 for Phoenix.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Now, here is O'Neal. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Bridges, and it comes off the front of the rim. Suns leading by 13. For 3, Booker buries the long-range jumper. Booker's got 22 points.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And so it's Phoenix in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've had some. Thanks so much, David, and we'll. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to O'Neal. Mitchell wide open. Traps in the tray. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
It's stolen by Gobert. From 11 feet away. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Conley.
And there are a lot of things Bogdanovich can do in this offense. The mid-range jumper just really rounds out his arsenal.
To the paint. Kicks it out to Paul. Over Conley. Here's Ayton. Paul outside. Pass to Booker. From deep 3-point range. They get the rebound. Crowder the pass to Ayton. Booker looking around. It's stolen by Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. And stolen by Ayton. Bridges finds Paul. Crowder throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
And muscling through that time, Crowder with a physical play and an and-1 chance.
Galbraith, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
Suns leading by 13. Booker outside. Dishes it to Bridges. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. To the inside. Here's Ayton. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Mitchell outside. And taken away by Paul. Booker dishes to Crowder. Booker inside. Covered by Conley. Pulls up on the elbow. No good from Booker.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
1:19 left in the third. Lays it up off the glass. Mitchell's got 13 points. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Conley against Paul. It's Crowder on the wing. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Over in the corner, Conley. Back to Mitchell. And stolen by Booker. Passes it to Crowder. Driving inside. A shot off that time. A D by Bogdanovich. In the corner, O'Neal with it. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's Bogdanovich. For 3, Mitchell.
Good show of strength and confidence from Devin Booker that time. I like to see him active on the defensive end.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Down low. And Ayton throws it down. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 16 rebounds. And so it's Phoenix up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. All around, it's hard to point to any one area where they haven't had the upper hand in this game. We'll get...
All right, Booker's coming out of the court. Come on, get fouled.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest.
Get out of your seat and look.
A moment now to reset the lineups. Back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the 4th quarter. Setting the floor for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Hop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
Whose man is Chris?
Paul against Conley. Back to Paul. He kicks it to Booker. Driving in. Shot clock at 5. The dish to Paul. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Utah ball.
Conley with it. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Kicks it out to Booker. Paul outside. Back to Booker. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
And doing a really good job here of pounding it inside in the second half. Sound strategy with the lead.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
O'Neal from long range knocks down the 3-ball.
Something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
And the pass to Booker. To the inside. Here's Ayton. O'Neal with the rebound.
Well, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Now, here is O'Neal. There's the drive. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And here's Booker from the arc. Again, the miss by Booker.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Suns leading by 11. Ball left side. Gobert against Booker. Over Gobert. And again, it's the Suns missing. And stolen by Ayton. Paul against Mitchell. On the wing, Bridges. Crowder sets a screen for Bridges. Ayton, the pass to Booker. Kicks it to Paul. 5 on the clock. Here's the three. Phoenix, no good that time either.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
And Bogdanovich, a reliable ball handler. Solid at creating for himself with his dribbling.
Paul passes to Bridges. And the Suns miss again.
He wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
It's a hand on it, and it's Bogdanovich on the foul. Bogdanovich has got 5 points in the quarter.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
Booker finds Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
And anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
Conley against Paul. Mitchell outside. From deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Booker dishes to Crowder. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Inside, here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Phoenix.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Devin Booker.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
On the wing, Booker. There's the triple. Rebound, Utah. And Utah turns it over again. And here are the Suns now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. He dishes it to Paul. Back to Booker. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.